This is a short summary of Amanda Knox and what happened in Perugia, Italy in 2007. Amanda was just a typical American girl from Seattle, Washington, with dreams of studying abroad. She worked 3 jobs in order to pay for her trip to Italy. She wanted to learn Italian, find herself, and become a woman. After a couple of months, she met a boy named Raffaele Sollecito, and they began spending more and more time together. Then, just a week later, both of their lives changed forever. On the morning of November 2nd, 2007, Amanda Knox came home from Raffaele's apartment to find her roommate, British transfer student Meredith Kircher, dead. They called the police immediately, but that did not stop them from being the #1 suspects. This was Perugia, Italy. It's a university town, and murders don't typically happen there. If Amanda says they were at Raffaele's apartment all night, then who killed Meredith Kircher? Police immediately start questioning them, bring them into the station, and interrogate them for hours and hours, with no sleep and no food. They accused Amanda of lying, even smacked her on the back of her head and told her, "Remember, remember the truth." They kept yelling at her, telling her she was lying until they make her believe them. She believes that she must have somehow forgotten what really happened because she couldn't believe they would treat her this way if she was truly innocent. Eventually she breaks down and they get her to confess with the murder. After she has confessed, she is then sentenced to 26 years in an Italian prison, and Raffaele is sentenced to 25. Even though there was no blood DNA or fingerprints of Amanda's or Raffaele's found in Meredith Kircher's room, she was still innocent behind bars, alone and scared, but she wasn't as alone as she thought. Amanda's story turned into a worldwide media phenomenon. The media took one small story or piece of evidence and ran with it. It turned into so many different stories there was a new one out each day, such as being a huge sex scandal claiming it was a group kill, including Amanda, Raffaele, and another unknown male. They became infamous for crimes they claimed to have not committed. They were recently featured in a Netflix original documentary about their lives then and now. Please pause this video and take a moment to watch the trailer for it using the link listed in the description below. After sitting in an Italian prison for 4 years, Amanda Knox and Raffaele Sollecito appealed their cases and were found not guilty. The evidence had been deemed inconclusive, which is pretty easy to believe, seeing as how they used a piece of evidence that they found over 40 days after the crime was committed, lying under a rug in the apartment. Amanda Knox was free, and her wish had come true. She got to go back home to Seattle and be with her family again. So, do you think this was prosecution or persecution? Was the Italian law seeking justice for Meredith? Or did they just need somebody to blame and wanted to close the case? Many people still don't believe in Amanda's innocence. What do you see? Try watching the documentary and see how you feel afterwards. Do we really know who Amanda Knox is?